The Formula 1 2022 season is shortly upon us, and my mouth is watering at the prospect of what can happen this season. Are you excited for the new season? Well, if not, let me give you 5 reasons why you should be watching Formula 1 in 2022. Number 1, the unknown, ladies and gentlemen. A brand new season, a brand new era, new rules, new regulations, no data to fall back on. What will we expect from the new teams in Formula 1 this season? I have no idea where this title race is going to go, who's going to be in the title race. Will we have another Brawn 2009? Will we have a dominance of Red Bull like we did in 2010 to 2013? Will we have a Mercedes dominance like in the turbo hybrid era? And if your memory goes back far enough, remember Ferrari's dominance? Unbelievable scenes, Jeff. Who knows, maybe Aston Martin might be the new dominant team this year. It's anybody's guess. Honestly, this is the reason why you should be watching Formula 1 in 2022. Who knows? The Haas could win the championship. I'm not joking. There is absolutely no data to fall back on. You can't just predict, especially when you look at testing. You look at the likes of Ferrari and McLaren. They seem to be up there in the mix. Of course, Mercedes and Red Bull, you can never fall asleep on those. Could we have a 4-5-way championship? Who knows? But listen, you have to get your eyes on this season because the title race is bang on. Number 2, the brand new looking cars. Have you seen the new liveries? Have you seen the new body shapes? The massive front wings, the noses, the wheel covers, the fins on the wheel. Unbelievable stuff. I'm very much looking forward. At first, I was very skeptical when I was watching my Formula 1 in the last couple of years and I found out about this brand new look of Formula 1 car we're going to be having on the grid. I was very, very skeptical, and I still am even now, but I think I'm coming to terms with the fact that these are new regulations. We're just going to get on with it. The cars don't look as bad as I first feared, so I'm looking forward to it. Brand new liveries as well. Some of the teams, they've gone all out when it comes to their brand new livery, the way that they look. You look at the Alpine, for example, the Aston Martin, you can't go wrong. Mercedes back in silver, McLaren using the Golf kind of inspired livery. There's a lot happening in terms of design on the grid as well. And yes, people are moaning about Red Bull's same old livery, but I tell you what, it looks bloody good. Just change the nose color, then we're good. Number 3, we have our first Chinese export in Guan Yu Zhou, who will be joining the Alfa Romeo team in 2022. Valtteri Bottas also joins Guan Yu Zhou in the Alfa Romeo. And of course, Alex Albon back in Formula 1 in the Williams seat. George Russell off to Mercedes to be fighting for titles possibly as his teammate with Lewis Hamilton. It's an unbelievable season. Again, a bit of the unknown. Who knows what kind of season these drivers are going to have. I'm going to be keeping close eye and paying close attention on these drivers because honestly, who knows? I think it could be a brand new start for everybody, a fresh start. Even for Valtteri Bottas in the Alfa Romeo, who knows what we're going to get there. Can Alex Albon get that Williams really knee deep in the midfield? Let's find out and see. Number 4, brand new circuit. Yes, Miami, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to the streets of Florida, ladies and gents. And yes, it is a street circuit. I am still looking forward to it, however, even though I'm not the biggest fan of street circuits, but let's hope it's more Baku than it is Monaco. And I got so much love for the returning circuits. How about we start off at Albert Park in Melbourne, Australia for the Australian Grand Prix, of course. I'm looking forward to being back there yet again. Japan, come back to us, will you? Let's enough of this pandemic business. We're back in Suzuka as well for 2022. I've missed that circuit so much. I still wish it was the last race of the season because it's a fantastic circuit to have it and it brings back nostalgic memories. And one of my favorite tracks of all time, the Canadian Grand Prix is back. We are back in Montreal. A fantastic circuit is there. I am so glad that we are back there for 2022. Hopefully, no cancellations this year. And number 5, Lewis Hamilton. The reason I bring him up after what he went through last season, when you think about the injustice that happened to him on track last season, I wonder what kind of Lewis Hamilton we're going to have in 2022. Could you imagine the rage? Could you imagine the hunger and the anger mixed together, trying to hunt down for an 8th world title? Could you believe we're going to have our first Formula 1 world champion to reach 8 titles? That will be the most in Formula 1 history, something that we get to live and experience hopefully throughout the year of 2022. Lewis Hamilton is a phenomenal driver when he is the hunted, but imagine what he's going to be like when he's the hunter. I beg to differ. Red Bull, Max Verstappen, McLaren, Ferrari, whoever it may be in that title race, I tell you what, just watch out, because I think Lewis Hamilton will have more than his elbows out in 2022, considering what was allowed in 2021. Those are my 5 reasons for why you should watch Formula 1 in 2022. Make sure you watch the season because it's going to be amazing. 23 races. It's a bloody long season. Comment down below if you think I've done a good job trying to convince you to watch the Formula 1 season. And if I've done a terrible job, guess what? Comment down below and let me know what I might have missed out on. What else should we be excited for in 2022? And if you're watching this during the season as well, comment something fresh, comment something new. Let me know of something that's actually been exciting that nobody saw coming, because that's the kind of thing we got in Formula 1. Things happen all the time. Anything can happen in Formula 1. Don't let anybody tell you different. With that, people, I want to get down to the season. I want to get on with racing. Let's go to the race. So let me shut my mouth. With that, people, lights out.